So, here we go, everybody. That's interesting. Okay, yes, that looks better. That's wonderful. Okay, so, great to have you all. Hi there, Vitali. Perfect timing. Okay, so let's see, what was this article about? Yeah, this was about the way that we believe things that aren't true. It's about self-deception. That's the idea. Great to have you, Ronan. Lovely to see you, and great to you as well, Surya. Wonderful to have you. Okay, so yes, this article about self-deception and tricking ourselves into believing things that just aren't true. Good afternoon, Manisco. Good morning to you, nobody. It's still morning here for me, but for the rest of Europe or everybody else to my east, it's going to be afternoon. So let's see. Yeah, let's get straight down to work. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. Okay. Yeah. And Maria Lazard, great to have you as well, Maria L. Okay. So, it still hasn't come through yet. It will come through any second now. I'm sure it will. It's taking its sweet time. It's probably waking up. Okay, so yeah, as I said, well, this last one we were looking at was repercussions. You've got the answers, but I haven't. That's even funnier. Okay, let me read this. So, good morning, Ketu, as well. Okay, and by deceiving ourselves about the veracity of our beliefs, we show greater reliability, proof, verdict, dependence, conviction in our opinions, which can in turn help us to persuade others. Okay, so, and good morning or good afternoon, Juan Lim, as well. So we've got conviction from Vitali and we've got reliability from Juan Lim. Good morning, Patricia. Great to see you. It's really lovely to see you today. Okay, and I wonder what's wrong with that. Well, okay, so, and by deceiving ourselves about the veracity, the truth of our beliefs, we show greater reliability, proof, verdict, dependence, conviction in our opinions, which can, in turn, help us to persuade others. Okay, so we've now got conviction from Maria Lazard and from Ronan as well. So let's look at these. Proof is evidence. Yeah? But we're not going to get more evidence by deceiving ourselves. Dependence is when you depend on something. Good morning, Nad, and conviction for Surya as well. So if you're dependent on something, it's something that you need. Yeah? Okay, so Patricia says conviction and then reliability. A verdict is the decision of a court, is what the court decides. Yeah, so it's what somebody decides. Reliability, but we show greater reliability in our opinions. You show reliability by always doing what you're told. Yeah, you're not going to show reliability in your convictions. You're going to show in your opinions, you're going to show conviction. So, whoops, this needs to be in capitals. Conviction. And Funda, great to have you. She goes for conviction as well. Yeah, if you show conviction, then you are convinced that something is true. Yeah, you show greater certainty that it's true. Okay, so you need to follow your convictions. 1-0 to Ronan. Veracity means truth. Yeah, the the evidence will prove the veracity of what I say. Yeah, it's a posh word for being truthful. Yeah. The veracity of what politicians promise us is only confirmed when they actually do what they say they're going to do. And that's the idea of veracity, to tell the truth. Yeah, verus in Latin, I'm sure that's true. Sound convincing, compelling. The noun conviction. So, hello Falern. Okay, Shalom Rainyard, great to have you. We can't ever know what was truly going through the minds of Holmes, Sorokin or Hayut and other shams, fraudsters, brigands, counterfeits, spoofs. But it's easy to speculate how some of these mechanisms may have been at play. So these are all people who tricked people out of their money. Yeah? Okay. So, yeah, we can't ever know what was truly going on in the minds of these people. And so people who take other people's money by tricking them. Shams, fraudsters, brigands, counterfeits, spoofs. But it's easy to speculate how some of these mechanisms may have been at play. So we've got fraudsters for Vitali and fraudster for Renyard as well. Okay, and let's see. Let's look at some of these words. So a spoof. A spoof is normally particularly a film or a story which is a copy of another one, but it's tongue-in-cheek, it's joking. Yeah. So I don't know, this film is a spoof of the traditional horror film. So we've now got fraudsters from Ronan, from Juan Lim, from Soya, from Maria Lazard. And I didn't get the time to see what Funda had put. Okay, so we can't ever know what's truly going on in their minds. So a spoof is like a funny copy of something. Fraudster for Funda. A sham is when you pretend one thing but actually something else is true. Yeah, a sham is the trick itself. Yeah, his apologies are a sham. Yeah, they say that he's sorry, but he's not sorry at all. And then very jocular brigands. Spoof, a parody. That's a great word, Vitali, thank you. A brigand is like a highwayman. Spoof is a parody, yes. A brigand is like a criminal, like a pirate, yeah, who stops you and says, give me your money, yeah. A counterfeit is something that is made to look like something else, yeah. It's so for example, counterfeit products that you can buy, it looks like the real thing, more or less, but it's not. Yeah, so the fraudster, this is your person. FRAUDSTER. Sham, phony, yes, very definitely. Okay, so let's put the next one up. Okay, so the next one's one of my fun ones. A brigand is a thief, yeah. Falseness, yeah. But notice, Vitali, this is a person, yeah. So a fraudster, a con man, a trickster, yeah. Okay. You said the article is about deception. this is a news article. I think an essay is more where you are thinking about something, you're analysing a situation and you're writing it. This, I think an article is more informative, where an essay is more pensive, it has more to do with thoughts. Okay, at very least, these con artists seem to have had abnormally high opinions of their own abilities and their right to get what they want, and they happily shrugged off potential ethical implications of what they were doing. Yeah. Sham, falseness. Okay, yes. So, okay, so we start with thee from Vitaly and Maria Lazard. Hello, Oppa, great to have you. Falern goes thee, Funda goes thee. Vitaly says thee and zero article. Okay, this is interesting. The very least, says Juan Lim. Maria says thee and zero. Patricia goes thee. Articles are from newspapers usually, yes, whereas an essay is something more intellectual. Okay, this first one is very easy. Least. This is a superlative. When we use superlatives, Suya goes thee and zero article. Renyard thee and zero article. Okay. So the least, because there's only one. With superlatives, it says that something is the best, yeah, the only, and therefore the. Now, the next one, potential ethical implications. Patricia has gone the and the or zero. To say the least, yes, the least. It's definitely the right answer for the first one. Okay, has shrugged off A implications. No, this is plural. Yeah? The implications. I think that works because the specific implications of what they're doing. Hello, PE. And of potential implications with no article, a zero article. So notice in this, the works and zero works as well. Yeah? General implications. Yeah? It doesn't have to necessarily be all of them. So implications or the implications. So here the answer is the and zero article. So well done, Patricia. Okay, so yeah, if you can do articles by your gut feeling, that's not a bad thing. Regard highly of oneself. No, I would say regard oneself highly for learn. It can't be, so, Juan Lim, it can't be A, because implications are plural, and A is for only for singulars. Hold oneself in high esteem. Good morning, Malak, great to have you. Okay, so the implications or implications of what they were doing, potential implications, particularly with the word potential ethical implications, the all of them or potential some of them, any, yes, and that's why I think we can use a zero as well. Well done, Patricia. You gave both answers for the second one. Yeah? Okay, so Holmes in particular seems to have believed in her product. I'm not sure if I'm up to if this has come through yet. and attempted to justify her use of treacherous, misleading, misdirected, deluded, beguiling data. This is good. So we got misleading from Vitali and treacherous from Verlaine. Okay, Holmes in particular seems to have believed in her product and attempted to justify her use of treacherous data, misleading data, misdirected data, deluded data, beguiling data. Okay, well done, Vitali. I missed it, but well done. So, misleading for Vitali and Patricia, treacherous for Verlaine, misleading for Maria Lazan, misleading for Patricia, misleading for Suya. Renyard says treacherous, misleading for Juan Lim. Okay, let's see. If something is beguiling, it's very attractive and it tricks you because it's so attractive. Yeah? Misleading for Oppa as well. So something that's beguiling is something that's very attractive of beguiling data. I think beguiling is a better synonym. It gives the idea of attractive. Deluded data. Well, data can't be deluded. The person who believes the data is deluded. Yeah, they have delusions that this is true. So maybe Holmes was deluded. Hello, nobody. So, misdirected. In other contexts, the words could fit. If something is misdirected, it sends you in the wrong direction. Yeah, hold somebody in high regard. I guess you could have data, but this is talking about somebody who tricks you. Treacherous data. I guess data could be treacherous, but most normally you talk about somebody who is treacherous. If you talk about something that's treacherous, it means it's dangerous. Yeah, you can't believe in it. No problem, Manji. Oh dear, I'm so sorry to hear that, Manji. That's really sad. Treacherous data. Misleading very clearly, because misleading gives the idea that she is using this data to trick people into believing that something is not true. I think if she uses treacherous data, it's data that you can't rely on, that's got some problems with it, some dangers with it. I think misdirected talks about her pointing somebody in a different direction. Deluded talks about a person who believes things that aren't true. And beguiling gives the idea of something that's very attractive. Yeah? I was beguiled by her beautiful smile. Okay, so yes, misleading. I don't think I actually wrote it. Very sad, Manji. But, well, it's something that comes to all of us one day. Yeah? Even to the best of us. So, yes. Treacherous implies the idea of pitfalls. So, despite all evidence to the opposite, reverse, contrary, negative, she still declared at her trial that the big medical device companies like Siemens could easily reproduce what we had done. Hayut, meanwhile, still claims he is the biggest gentleman who had done nothing wrong. Because it's misleading, it becomes treacherous and could beguile you or misdirect your way of thinking. That's lovely, Patricia. I love it. That's really, really good. Okay, so despite all evidence to the To thee. This is inviting one of these answers. To the opposite, to the reverse, to the contrary, to the negative. So, this one's, I think, reasonably easy. Hang is the trope. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's why I ignored it. So, contrary for Vitali, for Juan Lim, for Manji, for Maria Lazard. Okay, so to the opposite. No. I would say despite all opposing evidence, she still declared. I would also do that with negative, all negative evidence. Okay, and opposite for Oppa and contrary for Suya and Renyard. Okay, so contrary for Suya and opposite for Renyard. To the contrary, says Malak. Contrary, says Patricia. So, to the opposite, no. Contrary, says Ronan. Okay, this is a very common collocation. To the contrary. Yeah, and particularly evidence to the contrary. He said it's true, but to the contrary, it's not true at all. Okay? To the reverse. No. Despite all the contrary evidence, that would work. Yeah, despite all the evidence to the contrary. The opposite of what she declared, to the contrary. Yeah? You maintain this is true, but the reality is quite to the contrary. It's quite the opposite. It's quite the reverse. Yeah, but to the contrary. Au contraire, my friend. Love it. On the contrary. Yes, it's correct, Renyard. I choose reliability as a second option. It's a concept in psychology. Yeah. A Gallicism. I love it. Okay, a Gallicism. Is that from Galicia or from Wales? I love it. Okay, yes, or from the Gauls. Okay, so to the contrary, it means to the opposite. Yeah? To the contrary, my friend, it's not true. Okay, let's try the next one then. I wonder if it's come through or not. Well, we'll see in a second. But particularly evidence to the contrary. Oh, Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With something bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Okay, so to the contrary, the opposite. Okay, let's try the next one then. Schwardman believes that, Schwardman agrees that it may be possible for some fraudsters to inhabit incredibly elaborate lies. He points out that some even show a kind of righteous, honourable, noble, sterling anger when they are being questioned, which might be hard to fake. Okay, it's an interesting one, but yeah, from France, absolutely. I know Renyard. So let's see. We've got righteous from Vitali, noble from Nad, righteous from Lydia. Great to have you, Lydia. Righteous from Suya. Okay, I find quite interesting this word to inhabit. It's an interesting choice of word. Silver bells, thank you, Patricia. And I guess inhabit's a really good word to use here because they are living inside their own lie. It's their life. Honourable for Juan Lim, righteous for Patricia, righteous for Ronan. Yeah, a French borrowing. It's a great phrase, though, Vitali. Honourable for Falern. Righteous for Renyard, for Manji, and for Patricia. Let's see, honourable. A person who is honourable is somebody who behaves angrily, who behaves well. So honourable anger. I think honourable anger is when you when this is the right thing to do. Yeah, I'm not sure I would even use this word, honourable anger. Yeah, I would describe a person as honourable. I think a person's actions are honourable. I'm not sure you can describe anger as honourable. Righteous for Juan Lim. Yeah, inhabit was a good word. Noble anger. Well, noble anger, the anger of somebody who's noble, I guess. Sterling means the real thing, good quality. Yeah, he did a sterling job. Yeah, sterling is a sign of quality. Yes, genuine anger certainly fits very well. Yeah, I like that word, genuine. Yeah. Yeah, to don, to inhabit. I like that, Patricia. Malak says noble anger. So, righteous. If somebody is righteous, righteous has a holier than thou attitude. That I'm incredibly holy. Righteous has almost a religious bit to it. It's talking about righteous honour. Yeah. Meaning justified. Yeah, justified, but also if somebody's righteous, very often we use this word righteous negatively, as I said before, holier than thou, H-O-L-I-E-R, than thou, is somebody who says, I'm more pious, I'm more religious than you are. Yeah. Noble anger, kind of pathetic fallacy. I love it. Yeah, I think it would work. But righteous anger. Yeah, I am right and I am in the right position and you are mistreating me. You're treating me badly. Yeah, somebody who's righteous has the idea of morality as well. So that you're saying, I am morally right. I'm morally better than everyone else. Okay, and so definitely righteous. Yeah, don't be so self-righteous. Quite a good phrase. Yeah, I reckon it is. But you were the one who asked for pathetic fallacy, Manji. Sanctimonious. Yes, I like sanctimonious as a synonym for righteous. Holier than the Pope of Rome. Yeah, I would say. I would probably use the phrase more Catholic than the Pope. Yeah? Okay, dubious honour means the opposite, and I thought honourable went. Okay, so next one. Maybe that's a sign that they really acquiesce, buy, sell, accept, take into their own lie. So, their righteousness, their holier than thou attitude, their holier than the Pope attitude. That's it, Manji. Okay, so maybe that's a sign that they really acquiesce, buy, sell, accept, take into their own lie. So we've got buy into from Vitali, from Surya, from Ronan, and from Patricia. Okay, so to acquiesce, this definitely doesn't work. To acquiesce is to agree to do something, but you're not very happy about doing it. You don't want to do it. Yeah? He said if I didn't give him some money, he was going to beat me up. So I finally acquiesced. Yeah? To acquiesce is to agree to do something you don't want to do. To wallow in their lies. I love that word, wallow. So, hello, Kathalkar. Noble anger is not an example of non-living things. Yep, Vitali's right as well. It's supposed to be non-living things. Yes. Okay, so Maria Lazar goes for buy as well. Yes, there are various people from India here, Mr. Kathar. Okay, so definitely not to acquiesce. To sell into, no. To accept into, no. To take into, no. But to buy into, to really believe something is true. Yeah? If you really buy into something, you're really keen about it. Yeah, you believe it's true. You are really convinced of how wonderful it is. Yeah? So don't buy into his lies. Well, maybe they acquiesce to their own propositions, to buy into their lie. That's the idea. Yeah? He read about health food and has really bought into it. He's bought all the equipment. He does it full time. He does as much of it as he can. Okay, so to buy into something, to take something really seriously. Okay, I think it's time for the last question. So, tellingly. So if something is telling, it's very indicative. It shows that. Yeah, tellingly, a desire for social status seems to increase people's tendency for self-deception. When people feel threatened by others, for example, they are more likely to blow, puff, fill, add, inflate their perceptions of their own abilities. I like this tellingly, significantly, yeah? Okay, it gives, tellingly, it's saying it gives us insight into the situation. Okay, I love this. It's okay, you got an umbrella. That's very good. Yeah. Okay, so... Yes, very definitely. That would work, Manji. I love it. A metaphor. It's definitely a metaphor. What was the word the other day? Maybe it's a reification as well. Okay, so we've got fill for learn, inflate for Vitali, for Renyard, for Maria Lazar, for Patricia, for Oppa, for Manji, and for Lydia. And blow for Soya. So they're more likely to blow up their perceptions. Yes, that's the point. There's no up there, so it can't be blow. Yeah. It's possible. Okay, inflate for Joanne Lim. But notice as well, to puff up. Yeah? To puff up their perceptions, to inflate, and inflate is clearly the answer, to fill their perceptions. You can't fill your perception, you perceive what you perceive, yeah? Maybe to add to their perceptions of their own abilities. But the right answer here is inflate. So let's take out the up, let's take out the up, and let's take out the to. So to inflate, yes, Malak, to blow something up, to make it large, to inflate a bill, yeah? He inflated the bill by adding imaginary extra taxes. Yeah. Oh, I like this. Noble anger in the Soviet discourse to describe the attitude of Soviet soldiers to German invaders. I love it. That's a very interesting phrase, Renyard. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stop, unfortunately. Let's see. Next stream on Thursday, 4th of August at 4 p.m. UK time. It's been wonderful to see you all. You're a brilliant group as always. Thank you for coming. So thank you Manji, thank you Vitali, thank you Juan Lim, thank you Renyard, thank you Malak, thank you Nad, thank you Soya, thank you Lydia, thank you Manji, thank you Oppa, thank you Maria Lazard, thank you Falern, thank you Mr. Calthad as well, Cathalgard. Thank you Malak, thank you Patricia, thank you Oppa, thank you Ronan, I missed you Ronan, and is that everyone? Maybe. Thank you Nikita as well. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, thank you to Lydia, Joanne Lim, thank you Nad, and thank you to anyone else I've missed. It's been wonderful having you all. Also, what I love about this group in the morning, you're the same people. You come back again and again and again. I know all of you by now, yeah? And that's a really good thing. So, I will see you all maybe on Thursday. So, thanks a lot and bye for now.